Okay, so we're holding with a lot of very interesting shilas about the 3 weeks. Someone last night called me from the airport in Eretz Yisrael that he's having the big shaila of traveling from Israel to America, where that means that the fast is going to be a much longer fast, at least another 7 hours of difference. So the shaila is, does he fast fully, meaning he waits until Shkia in America, or does he base it on where he left? Moshe Zichron Livracha is famous that he holds that it's actually based on where you are, and therefore you'll have to extend the fast quite long. I told him, and it's brought down from I think of Vosner, he was the one that argued. There are others that argue, and especially on the Nitcha, I told him that he has what to rely on once that point of the end of the fast, based on where he left, he could be Mekel. Another shaila that a few people ask me is swimming on shiva, asar, betamuz. Swimming today, someone asked me about his child, and someone asked me about himself. And also in general, what are the parameters when it comes to going on trips, going to Africa, all the fun places, trips during the 3 weeks? So the answer to really most of these shailas is that 3 weeks, there is no real isser. And even including shiva, asar, betamuz, kosher the 3 weeks, swimming, for example, it doesn't say that it's asar. In fact, the Be'er Moshe, the Del Betzina, says that swimming me'ikar adin is mutter. Why? Because we never were mekabel rechitza. That means washing we didn't accept. There are rishonim already that discuss that we, at the time of tzara, where clouds are not in the greatest of places, then we accept also washing and bathing, just like a regular, like Tisha B'Av. But that's not the minhag, that's not the way Shulchan Aruch paskin. So therefore, me'ikar adin, if someone wants to know, is he allowed to swim? Yes. Is his child allowed to swim? Yes. Is a person allowed to go on trips? We explained that there is no clear source that says you're not allowed to swim during the 3 weeks, and there's no source really that says that you're not allowed to take trips. However, when it comes to trips, we explained the Shulchan Aruch does say that walking alone between the 4th hour and the 9th hour is dangerous. That we did say. And therefore, there's a certain level of carefulness that a person should take during the 3 weeks. Besides that, swimming on shiva, asar, betamuz like today, or traveling and having enjoyable trips during the 3 weeks, as I said, someone asked me halachically, it's asar. It's mutter. It's 100% mutter. However, to understand why the question, so to speak, shouldn't really begin. Because if you look at the Chafetz Chaim in the Mishnah Berurah, Chafetz Chaim quotes the Arizal, and the Arizal says that every day during the 3 weeks, this is what the 3 weeks should look like. During Chatzos of daytime, not Chatzos of night, you should sit down and cry for half an hour for the Chuman Beis HaMikdash. So what that is telling us is a little bit of an insight into what the 3 weeks should look like. It's not about whether I'm allowed to swim or not. It's whether, how can I want to swim? So yes, of course, you have a kid, he needs to cool off. Of course, you should let him swim. But if a person wants to know how the 3 weeks should look like, it should be a time where we're crying about all the terrible things that are going on, and there's so much tzaras that we don't need. No one needs to be explained that there's so much tzaras, and it all will be solved with the coming of the Beis HaMikdash. So these 3 weeks is a time where, although there's something beautiful on the Hasidic level that is called these 3 weeks never started and never ended, meaning because they came on a Shabbos and they end on a Shabbos, so it's called a nitcha and a nitche. So there's what's called mitu kadin. Okay, so it's not as strict, but still, bottom line is we're in this galus and we want to get out. We do want to get out, even those that don't think they want to get out because things are okay one day they're good. So we don't. Mashiach will come tomorrow, but no. We want to get out of this galus because it will be amazing and all the tzaras will stop. So therefore, that's the 3 weeks. And Lavai should be zeicha. I suggested I know no one's taking a break from working and getting on the floor in the middle of working and saying, "Excuse me, I need to do my tikkun chatzos now," and cry for half an hour. But 5 minutes to sit and reflect how we need the Beis HaMikdash. That's, I think, the appropriate thing that a person should do during the 3 weeks.